think about your safety. You don't know those people around you para sa train nila. Think of Instagram, picture dito. To look for a seat na lang para mag-transfer na lang ako kasi natatakot na ako sa kanya. Hey guys, it's your lovely girl again and welcome back to another episode of my channel. So as all you know guys, I started my solo travel last year, July. Actually magwa 1 year na next month. I've been to Vietnam, Cambodia, Thailand, Singapore and Malaysia. So those are the countries na I visited during my solo travel last year. A lot of people like friends ko from Facebook or even those strangers na I met during sa solo travel ko have been asking me, hindi ba ako takot mag-travel alone? So I think this is the right time for me now to share with you all the things that I have learned during my solo travel. So if you're planning to do a solo travel maybe next year, we don't know after this pandemic, and especially you're a female solo traveler, then you need to keep watching this video. For this video, I will be talking about tips for a female solo travelers. Without further ado, let's begin. Tip number 1 is to cut all your what ifs and start building your confidence. You know, we do have a lot of what ifs in life. When it comes to travel naman, yung mga naging what ifs ko before ako nag-travel alone was like, what if the plane will crash and then hindi pa ako nakarating sa dream destination ko? What if I'll get raped? What if I'll get seriously sick and then walang magti-take sa akin kasi wala akong kakilala? What if I get lost and then I won't be able to find my way back to the hotel where I'm staying in? What if I'll be running out of money? What if I won't be able to see my friends and family again? What if they were right that I shouldn't take this trip alone? What if? There's a lot of what if, I know that. So what I did is that I started talking to myself. I changed all those negative thoughts to a positive ones. So, sinasabihan ko yung sarili ko na kung hindi mo gagawin to, kailan pa? Yung wala ka ng opportunity to travel, yung magiging busy ka na, yung mga ganun, I start thinking about positive ones para mas ma-motivate ko yung self ko to travel alone. So, when it comes to building your confidence as well, the best way to do it or start with it is to travel with your friends or your family dito muna sa Pilipinas. It's gonna be a great way or like a step for you to be not scared of traveling. So, nung ako kasi when I was college, I have these friends of mine na we always go for a travel. Pumupunta kami sa mga destinations here in Cebu. We went to Carnaza Island, Dalaget, Alcoy, Tabuelan, marami pang iba. Yes. By that, doon na nag-start na ma-build yung confidence ko when it comes to traveling. And then when I was confident enough, then yeah, I started planning out about my first solo travel. Then right now, I can proudly say that I already unlocked one of my bucket list. Tip number 2. Do the research and make your day-to-day itinerary. So example, you want to visit in Vietnam and you only want to focus in Ho Chi Minh City or in Saigon. So for 4 days, try to ask Mr. Google like what are the things that you can do in Vietnam for 4 days. So when you already planned out everything, then start making your day-to-day itinerary. Day 1, you want to go to Mekong River. Day 2, you want to a city tour. Day 3, you want to go to the tallest building in Ho Chi Minh. Day 4, you just want to relax and at night you want to do some clubbing, you know? At least, 'di ba, organized na lahat. Like by that, you won't be missing anything. If you guys wanted to know yung naging itinerary ko sa Vietnam, or during my Tri-City travel, try to check in the description box my email address, and then you can email me or DM me on my Facebook or Instagram, and then I will send you my day-to-day itinerary. Anyways, I still have it though. Don't be shy, and I will send to you my day-to-day itinerary for free. Tip number 3, book your accommodation in advance. If you're looking for a cheap accommodation, you can try to look at agoda.com, Traveloka, or booking.com because they offer a lot of accommodation right there, yung mga budget-friendly na accommodation lang. If you're a first-time female solo traveler, it would be better to book a hotel than booking a hostel. Because you know, in hotel, you have your own privacy. In hostel kasi, in one room, you will be sleeping with a lot of people, like maybe 8 to 10 person, and then you don't know them. Like, they are strangers to you. You don't know them at all. That would be fine. If you are traveling with your friends, you can book hostels since you know these people you are sleeping with. It would be better if you're a first-time traveler to book a hotel instead for your own safety as well. Tip number 4, download all the necessary apps. So what are the apps I'm talking about? These are the apps that it's very important for you during your travel, like Grab, Waze.com, Google Map, and etc. When I visited Vietnam, guys, meron akong Grab app na na-install ko na dito sa Philippines. But when I arrived Vietnam, it was automatically updated na, and then meron silang parang angkas sa atin na tawag sa kanila is Grab Bike. So ayun, yun yung parang naging main transportation ko doon if I want to visit a place doon sa Ho Chi Minh. Maganda talaga na meron tayong mga important apps on that specific country kasi it's very helpful, especially Google Map or Waze. Was it Waze.map? I don't know. I forgot. Basta something like Waze.com. Parang ganyan ata yun. You only have to type starting point mo and then end point kung saan ka gusto pupunta. There is actually a voice that will tell you that 10 meters you have to go to the right and 2 meters you have to go to the left. Napaka-easy lang talaga niya. And then also when I went to Singapore, guys, meron silang application na, I don't know, I really forgot what is it, but application siya para sa train nila. Na-download ko siya and it was very helpful for me. Easy to use as well kasi, example, gusto kong pumunta sa Merlion Park. Sa app na yun, sasabihin niya kung anong kulay or anong lane ako pwedeng pumunta. Also, instruct me kung which station ako I need to stop, then anong train din ako change. Like parang ganun. So it was just very helpful and useful talaga. Tip number 5, don't bring too much stuff with you. Yes, this is actually the biggest mistake I ever made during my solo traveling. I actually don't know how to pack light. Like, I always bring so much stuff with me that I realized na hindi lahat na dinadala ko ay magagamit ko. I remember that I was bringing my medium luggage and then another backpack, malaking backpack kay size. So, during my solo travel, guys, as all you know, I did some land trips, a lot of land trips. Like, from Vietnam, I took a bus going to Cambodia. When I arrived sa border ng Vietnam, guys, I have to get up from the bus. And then, to get up from the bus, you have to take all of the things with you. Dadala ko ng mga things ko, like palakad-lakad ako. I have to bring them to the border, and then after that, I have to go to the border naman sa Cambodia, which I need to have my passport stamp. They also need to check the luggages, like security check siya. Yun, ang dami kong gamit, guys. Very hassle talaga. Marami kang dalang gamit, and then nagso-solo travel ka, like especially if you're doing a land trip. That was a big no-no. Please don't do that. Tip number 6, don't make yourself a target. As a tourist, we easily get fascinated to the things that we have just seen for the first time. What we're gonna do, take our cameras, take our cell phones out from our bag, take pictures. Always do that, of course. For the sake of Instagram, picture dito. Actually fine, as long as after taking pictures, put all your gadgets, your phone, your cameras inside your bag again. Iwas snatch. Oh my God, umuulan. Kung maraming snatchers sa Pilipinas, marami din sa ibang bansa. Another one is that, me personally, pag meron akong mga tours, I always bring small backpack with me or a lady handbag. But most of the time, small backpack talaga. I don't wear it from behind kasi I don't know what's happening behind me. Alam kung sino yung mga tao nasa likod ko. And I'm bringing some important documents with me like my passport and also some gadgets, yung cell phones, yung camera. It's better to wear your backpack in front of you than putting it behind for your own safety as well. Number 7, be friendly but don't trust easily. Talking with locals, talking with co-travelers is actually fine. Talking with locals, you will learn something from them, like their language. If you are talking with like a co-traveler as well, it's actually fun kasi meron kayo mga related na mga topics. But then, it happened to me one time, okay, that was in Vietnam. I was inside the bus. Yung pag nasa bus kasi ako, guys, I usually sit next to the window para makafilm ako ng mga video. Yung seat next to me was actually vacant. There was one Korean guy who approached me and asked me if that seat was actually vacant. So I told him, seat is actually vacant. No one is sitting next to me. When he sit next to me, he tend to ask a lot of questions. He asked my name, where I came from, why I'm traveling alone, why my boyfriend isn't traveling with me. Yeah, lovely. You don't believe?
How old are you?
I'm 21.
20.
21.
21?
Yeah, I am 21.
21.
Yeah.
Are you married?
No,
Single?
single. But I have boyfriend.
You have boyfriend?
Yeah, I have boyfriend. He actually asked a lot of questions. Just answered him honestly and comfortably. Later on, I was shocked because, he touches my legs. He was like, "Oh, I really love your skin color." And me personally, I got shocked about it because, I don't know this guy. Like, I just met him, I just talked to him, like, just for a couple of minutes. Ganong act niya is a big no-no for me. So what I did was that I tried to look for a seat na lang para mag-transfer na lang ako kasi natatakot na ako sa kanya. Good thing, vacant yung seat from my behind. Next to the vacant seat was actually a Filipina as well. So I asked if pwedeng mag-transfer na lang ako doon. Sabi naman niya, oo, and then ayun, nag-transfer ako and then we talk. Maman ako sa kanila the entire tour. And yeah, I just can't forget that kind of experience ko during my solo travel in Vietnam. And lastly, tip number 8. Don't drink too much. If you're a female solo traveler, please don't ever get drunk. Always think about your safety. If you are drunk, there are a lot of things that might happen to you, You don't know those people around you. Kung drunk ka, and then kinabukasan, of course, you will be having a hangover. You might be missing your tours, which you have already paid. So, di ba, sayang lang siya? Or let's say, nakapunta ka sa tour, kaso mo ma-enjoy kasi nga hangover ka. Di ba? What's the point? If you really want to drink during your travel, try to order na lang like bottle of beer instead of ordering cocktails. Kasi sa mga bottle beers, like, they usually open it in front of you. Alam mo, walang nakamix na ano man doon sa beer mo. Cocktails kasi or mocktails, let's say, what if yung bartender may gusto sa'yo tapos itong lagyan ng something yung drink mo para you get drunk. It's kind of scary pag ganun. I think better to get a beer na lang kasi in-open nila it in front of you and then malalaman mo talaga if meron silang nilagay or wala. It's actually better not to drink at all. So, ayun guys. That's gonna be our video for today. I hope you learned something from this. And I really hope na this pandemic will end soon para makapag-travel na tayo ulit, diba? My sasuggest ko muna is not to go outside the country first. If you want to do travel, maybe dito lang muna tayo sa Pilipinas to help building up again the Philippines economy. So, ayun guys, I hope you liked this video, and if you do, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel please if you haven't done yet. And also don't forget to click the notification bell below so you'll get notified to my upcoming vlogs. Thank you so much guys for watching, and I'll see you everyone on my next vlog.